Welcome to The Wrap. I'm Oliver Renick here to take you through today's market action. Stocks rallied following the Fed's rate cut on Wednesday. Day two went a lot better. Dow and the S&P 500 cracked new all-time highs, and all four major indices closed up, with the Nasdaq leading the way, more than a 2.5% rally. Small caps in the Russell 2000 gained 2.1%. S&P closed up 1.7%, and the Dow up about 1.25%. Let's check out some of the sectors that did the work. Technology, big winner. That was the outperformer, rallying more than 3%. Consumer discretionary added more than 2%. Staples, utilities, some of the recent defensive style winners were the laggards on the day, both closing down nearly 6%. Let's look at some stocks that were on the move, some specific news stories around earnings. FedEx shares dropped in the aftermarket following a miss on earnings. First quarter earnings came in at $3.60 a share. That missed the estimate of $4.80 by a long shot. The company also missed on sales. $21.6 billion was below the $21.95 billion estimate. The company also cut its full year 2025 revenue forecast to low single-digit growth. That was down from low to mid-single digits. FedEx also expects to repurchase an additional $1.5 billion of stock in fiscal 2025, but that's not helping the shares out enough. Another winner on the day came from earnings. Darden Restaurants was the S&P 500 leader. That was even though many numbers came in below expectations. Same restaurant sales for Olive Garden fell 2.9%, while Longhorns rose almost 4%. Despite some of the disappointing numbers, Darden did reiterate its full-year outlook and announced a partnership with Uber to introduce on-demand delivery, set to begin with Olive Garden, kicking off near the end of this year. Deliver the breadsticks. Overseas, the European Union says Apple must make its iPhones compatible with hardware like smartwatches and headphones from rival companies. The process is to ensure Apple's iOS system falls in line with the Digital Markets Act. If Apple doesn't comply, it could face fines. The EU Vice President says, quote, "We are focused on ensuring fair and open digital markets." This comes just before Apple releases its iPhone 16 models on Friday. That'll do it for The Wrap. I'm Oliver Renick. Remember to tune in 24/7 to SchwabNetwork.com.